Friends, you see that there are three right triangles. There are three right triangles. So let me draw three right triangles first. This is the second one and this is the third one. So just I copied three right triangles. Now this is 90, this is 90 and this small square indicates 90 degrees. As I told you, I prefer to take the original triangle in the middle, triangle DEF. Here I'm not bothered about the order, and here the triangle which is painted in yellow color, that is DHE triangle, DHE or DEH. As I told you, I'm not worried about the order here at this point. Now the triangle which is painted in green color, that is DFH, you can write in any order at this point. We can fix it at the end. In the original triangle, angle D is 90. So let me write that angle D is 90. Triangle which is painted in green color here, angle H is 90. Therefore, angle H is 90. So 90 degrees you take H. And in the third triangle, I see that angle H is 90. Therefore, in the third triangle, angle H is 90. Listen carefully. This may be a little confusing. Angle F. In the whole triangle, let me assume that angle F is 30 degrees. Just I'm taking some number. Angle F is, if it is 30, in the whole triangle, if angle F is 30 degrees, in small triangle which is painted in green color, what is the value of F? Means that is 30 degrees only, because you see that the same angle is taken, right? So you write F, and at the same position, you write F. You write F here. So the original triangle, there are three letters DEF. So here I see the two letters D and F, then the third letter is E here. The triangle which is painted in green color, it is DHF, but here I see that H and F, so the third letter is D. And coming to the last one, this time notice that angle E. Let's say that in the whole triangle, it is some 60 degrees. Let's take some number. Let's assume that 60 degrees. And in the small triangle, DEH, the value of E will be the same. Agreed? Therefore, here E is taken at the same position. I have to take E because I know that these two angles are equal. Therefore, E goes here. There are three letters D, H, E. Then the next letter D goes here. Now, keeping the question in view, EDF, I am writing triangle EDF. So, while reading it is EDF. In the same order you have to take, which is DHF, triangle DHF. These are similar. Please remember the order is important. In the third one also I have to follow the same order, which is triangle EHD. You cannot write DHE. It is EHD. You have to write in the same order. Again I am repeating. Here, keeping the question in view, I see that here EDF is given. So keeping that one in view, I copied EDF here. When I am taking EDF, E is here, then D is here, then F is here. This order I followed. In the same way, I have to follow the same order for the remaining two triangles. So it is going to be DHF. So DHF is copied here. And next, the same order I have to follow for the next one, which is EHD. Now, look at the given options. Look at the given options. Here, do I have to take the first one, EDF DHE? But I don't see DHE here. Therefore, this is not correct. EDF, do I have EHD? Yes. Do I have DHF? Yes. Therefore, this is the correct answer. Okay. This is how you have to check. Next, moving to the proportionality. Proportionality, purposefully I have taken here a couple of questions which are side by side. I'm going to use the condition or the rule is the same, but slight difference you may find, especially if you are able to set up a correct proportion, then you get the correct answer. Okay, so by proportionality, here it is not labeled, so let me label them as A, B, C, some maybe K, L. Okay, even let me name the second one also, the other triangle ABC, K, L. You have to be very careful. Again, I'm repeating, very careful. You have to see whether the corresponding values are given or not. Here 4 is there, here 4 is there, and I see that the corresponding value is marked here 6. Okay, and next here 5 is given and the corresponding value X. This is how you have to check. So I prefer to write separately, like by proportionality. This is the maybe in layman's language I say that the upper portion is 4 and here the upper portion is 6. Please don't take it as denominator. That is the numerator of another fraction. And next, the second part or the lower part is 5. That goes to my denominator. The lower part is x here. There you go. So by proportionality, here it is AK over KB equals to AL over LC. I repeat, AK is here over KB equals to AL equals to LC. Okay. The next step is, in the previous topic also, we discussed that we go for cross multiplication. Cross multiplication means 4 times x equals to 5 times 6. 5 times 6, that gives me 30. Then grab a calculator. In order to eliminate 4, we go for inverse operation, division by 4. The value of x is 7.5. This is a pretty cool and easy sum. Coming to the next one, shall I take the same ratio? So by proportionality theorem, AK over KB equals to AL over LC. Do I know what is the value of AK? Yes. Please see that. Do I know what is the value of AK? Yes. Do I know what is the value of KB? You see that my denominator is KB and I don't know what is the value of KB. Therefore, you cannot take the same condition for every question. Here, I see that maybe, as I told you in the, in layman's language, the upper portion is given, which is x, right? So let me write that, that is AK over. Now, the corresponding value is also given here. And here the whole, please notice that the whole length is given, not a portion. The whole length is given. So you are expected to take the whole length on the other side too. So now the denominator is AB, and here the numerator, you can see that the small portion, or maybe in layman's language, the upper portion AL over the whole length, which is AC. So please notice that this is not same. This proportion is not same as the previous question. I'm taking two different proportions. So the proportion changes from question to question based on the data. I repeat again. Here, as I told you before, in a layman's language, I'm taking AK. What is AK means? That is the upper portion, which is X. AB, that is the whole length. That is the whole length. I see that this is 14 units. It is 14 units. Equals to AL, the upper portion. That means these are the corresponding things. Suppose then it is 6 units. And AC, is it 6 or 10? Is it 6 or 10? I see that 6 units from here to here. And I see that this is 10. So this one is 10. But if I have to take the entire length, then I have to combine these two, 6 and 10, that is 16. Then, as we discussed before, we go for cross multiplication. Then I get that 16 times x equals to 14 times 6. To eliminate 16, we divide by 16 here on both the sides. You may grab a calculator. I'm taking my TI-84 calculator and I'm computing that 14 times 6 divided by 16 equals to 5.25. So the value of x equals to 5.25. So leaving the calculation part at aside, the important thing is, notice that whatever the proportion you take here, the same thing may not be applicable to the other question, because based on the data, we change our strategy. I'll take one more question. These two seems to be similar, and what kind of proportion I have to take? Whatever the way you want, you can name it. So A here, B here, P here, maybe some X here and Y here. I see that these two lines are parallel, therefore that divides the given sides in the same ratio. And here is A, next B here, C here, X here, and Y here. While setting up the proportion, you have to be utmost careful. So how I think is, here a side is missing and I see that the corresponding value is marked. Okay. And next, I see that the whole length is given as 14. Okay. So while setting up the ratio by proportionality theorem, then this part is AX. So if I am taking that one as the numerator, and the corresponding value I have to take as the numerator, which is YC. Don't take it as denominator. Okay. And next, here I see that the whole length is to be taken, which is BC. and here the whole length you have to take. Okay, so YC over BC, please notice that YC and BC are on the same side. So I'm taking them as fractions. AX, and then I have to take the whole length as AB. Now plug in the values. AX, I don't know. So let it be X. What is AB means? Uh, Please be careful. That is this one and this one together. Therefore, it's going to be 15, and the missing value, that is X. So 15 plus X equals to, what is YC means? It is 4 units. BC value, you can see that it is 14 units. 4 or 14. Now you go for cross multiplication at this point, then you get the answer. I'll compute this part for you. So 14 times X equal to 4 times 15 plus X. 4 times 15, 4 times X, 14X. Take away 4X on both the sides. You get 10X is 60, division by 10 to isolate X. 60 over 10, the value of X is 6. Here, by proportionality theorem. As I told you before, setting up proportion is really difficult. Proportionality theorem. If you make a mistake, your sum will be gone. So here, I see that 15 here, and the corresponding value is given as 25. So I have to take those values as numerators. So by over, I'll write the denominator later. The other side it is ax. Don't take both as a fraction. Both are the numerators. And here I see that the whole length is given as 24. So that goes to denominator. The other side, the whole length is not given. That's what missing. So AC. Once when you set up the proportionality, plug in the values. You have to plug in the values. BY is 15. BC is 24. Next, AX is 25. AC is missing, that is X. Now you go for cross multiplication. Now